Welcome back to Pittsburgh Sports with Scooter. Scooter here. So let's talk Pittsburgh Pirates. They beat the Detroit Tigers last night 4-1. Um, Guys, I've been saying all season long and even at the very start of the season that Braxton Ashcraft had the capability of being an ace and being really good. I even went as far as saying that I thought he could be as good as Paul Skenes. And I got ridiculed. A lot of people talk trash on me. Who's talking trash now, baby? Um, Braxton Ashcraft had another sensational game last night. What can you say? I mean, the guy went. He had game before complete game, 85 pitches. Last night, 8 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, no base on balls, 4 strikeouts. I mean, the guy's just been simply great this season. Um, it's the unfortunate part is Paul Skenes has been horrible, and I know I've blamed this bullpen on the entirety of this season, the Pirates not being where they should be, but I think Paul Skenes has to bear quite a bit of this too. The Pirates are 6.5 games back. If we would have had the Paul Skenes of the last 2 years, we wouldn't be 6.5 games back. Obviously, blowing 23, 24 games out of the bullpen has been a big part of it, but so is Paul Skenes. And maybe now, instead of Paul Skenes running his mouth talking about how the organization needs to spend more money and, blah, 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 worrying about the lockout and how the players need to be able to make as much money as possible, maybe you should just figure out how to pitch again. Maybe just keep your mouth shut and do your job. Because this year, you're one of the reasons why the Pirates aren't going to make the playoffs. Yeah, they're still an outside shot, but let's face it, man. The San Diego Padres and Philadelphia Phillies look like they're not slowing down. So, unless the Pirates go on some mega run here, they've just dug the hole too deep. The other thing about last night's game that I wanted to talk about is ever since Esmerland Valdez came up and O'Neal Cruze got hurt, when O'Neal Cruze got hurt, I've been so excited for O'Neal Cruze to come back because I wanted to see how this offense would function with O'Neal Cruze and Esmerland Valdez batting, one in front of the other. I don't care which way you did it. Last night it happened to be that Esmerland Valdez batted ahead of O'Neal Cruze. The reason I say that is because now you got two major deep threats. You got to pitch to somebody. Last night, Esmerland Valdez walks, as he does quite frequently, and O'Neal Cruze smashes a 2-run homer. This is just going to make pitchers have to make a choice. They're going to have to start pitching to Esmerland Valdez again. Especially if O'Neal Cruze is going to smash homers like he did last night. O'Neal Cruze being back makes this lineup a whole lot better, and I don't care what anybody says. I'm excited to see how these last 34, 35 games play with O'Neal Cruze back. I think it's going to make Esmerland Valdez even better. Spencer Horwitz came up with a hit and an RBI last night. Jared Triolo continues to have a hot bat. I really like what Flores Jr. is doing with the bat. He went 1 for 3 last night. Magnum keeps hitting 1 for 3. Reynolds hit a homer last night. Or I'm sorry, he did not hit a homer last night, but he had an RBI and a hit last night. O'Neal Cruze had the only homer. But the Pirates, I hope there's baseball next year because the Pittsburgh Pirates are so close to being a really good team. Not that I trust Ben Sherrington to do the right stuff to get them the rest of the way there, but it would be a shame if there's no baseball next year. But we really need Paul Skenes to figure his stuff out. I'm baffled by it. I still say it's World Baseball Classic hangover, but I don't know that to be true. So hey, the Pirates, they stay somewhat hot. They win last night 4-1. Let's see what happens today against Detroit. Would love to see Bubba Chandler keep getting better and better. So that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit like and subscribe. And always, and until next time, let's go Bucks.